Hi everyone, we're doing lesson 11.1 today. So we are going to start measuring things, measuring weight, measuring length. Today we're focusing on length. So look at these two pencils. We're going to use the words longer than and shorter than to describe the pencils. So the purple pencil, is this one longer or shorter? Yeah, the purple pencil is longer than the green pencil, which means that the green pencil is shorter than the purple pencil. So we're going to trace around the longer pencil, and we are going to trace the X on the shorter pencil. All right. So you are going to need your cubes for this, the cubes I set home. Oh, goodness, friends, sorry. All right, so we are making a cube train that is longer than the cube trains on the paper. So if I put all my cubes together, it makes a cube train that is longer than this red cube train. So then it says to color the cube train. You can if you would like. I will just because it asks us to, but you don't have to if you don't like to. But I think it does make it easier to see the difference between the two cube trains if there's a little bit of contrast in colors there. Okay, so let's make a cube train that is longer than this one. So you have a couple different options depending on how long you want to make it or how much longer. Then it wants us to draw the cubes. I'll show you something that I do. If you just trace around the outside, and then you're gonna see these little dips. Those are like where the cubes end, and you can always draw a circle in the middle if you want to. But there is my cube train that is longer than this one. And I can always color it in too. If you prefer to use your cube train to see how many sorry friends, got cut off there. Just to see what it needs to be longer. And then if you want to just draw your cubes, like I'll do that for the next one. We need to make another cube train that is longer than this one. So you know what, I'm gonna keep this. So I know that something that is longer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubes. So if you prefer to just draw your cubes like this and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you prefer to do it this way, that's totally up to you. So all of the cube trains that we have drawn and colored should be longer than these 3 cube trains. And they are longer than the red, the green, and the yellow. All right, if I go to the next page, we are making a cube train that is shorter than the train shown. So again, you have some options. You can use as many or as few cubes as you want. It just has to be shorter than this one. So you know what, I'm gonna go with 4 for this one. And like I said, I like to trace it. It's just what I prefer. I find it gives me a lot easier of a time. To figure out how big all the cubes are, but again, it's totally up to you. So you could have done as few or as many cubes as you would have liked, as long as it is shorter than this orange cube train. All right, the same thing with the next one. You can choose as few or as many cubes as you want, as long as it is shorter than this one. So I'm gonna go with 3 this time. You choose as many as you would like. And I'm just gonna trace them. I'm just gonna grab a different color crayon just to show the difference. I don't want 2 blue cube trains. For me, it's a lot easier to tell the difference and how long they are if they are different colors. Okay, and same thing with this last one. As few or as many cubes as you would like, but you need to make a cube train that is shorter than this red cube train. Okay. So now if you look, all of my cube trains are shorter than the cube trains on this page. And you could have done more cubes than me. You could have used all of your cubes up here and it still would have been shorter. You could have done 5 cubes or 4 cubes or 2 cubes for this. Same with these ones. You could have done as many as you want as long as it is shorter. As long as it is shorter than this one. Okay. Flip onto the very back page. Okay. It says 2 of these pencils, 2 of these pencils are about the same length. Color those pencils. So 2 of these are not exactly the same length, but they are about the same. See if you can find and color those 2 pencils. All right, so I see this one. Is about the same as this one. What about that middle pencil? What can you tell me using longer than or shorter than about this middle pencil? Yeah, the middle pencil is shorter than these 2 pencils. So these 2 pencils are about the same. Okay, down here. I would like for you to, you can use your cubes if you want or just draw them, to make me 2 cube trains that are the same length. They are the same length. So you can choose how many cubes you want to make, but I need to see 2 cube trains that are the same length, or about the same length. So if you go to make your cube trains and they're not exactly the same, that's okay, as long as they are about the same length. And color those in. Alrighty, friends. That is it. There are my 2 cube trains that are about the same. I moved that one down a little bit too far before I started tracing, so it's not exactly the same, but that's okay, as long as it is about the same length. Alrighty, friends. That is everything. I will see you later on. Bye-bye.